What is up? Testing, 1, 2, 3. Alright. Probably put this in the chat. I don't have to play some, but I had to reboot my computer. That's why I had to start, quote unquote, 7 o'clock. So it was acting like real slow. Play some. Yeah, I hope everybody doing okay for the most part. Man, this is like really bad. Trying to like play this for some reason. Won't let me. Let's do this real quick. Hopefully everybody can hear me. I'll have like the volume. Just let me know if I'm having my audio is like probably not high, but I'm gonna try to do this. I'm gonna get this out of here.
Guys. Just use Pi. This Chrome extension takes 5 seconds to set up and it blocks.
No. I don't know.
All right, so what's your name?
Mine, Molly Marie Davis.
Molly, how old are you?
How should I say I am today? 35.
Does it change from day to day?
My age? Oh, I get to pay a new age every day.
Okay. You're not homeless. What are you doing?
Valley.
What are you doing out here?
Huh?
What are you doing out here?
Oh, just living the life. Hi.
Just living the life, huh?
Yeah, living the life.
You out here to survive?
God, no.
You panhandle?
Huh? On occasion.
Are you okay?
No.
How are you feeling right now?
I wish I had more. So. Yeah.
Is that what you need right now?
That's cute. No, yeah, more at all.
Who's this right here? Is that your boyfriend?
Yeah.
Is he your boyfriend?
Maybe.
Just met him?
Wink, wink.
Oh,
I don't know.
maybe,
I'm just
huh?
a smart ass.
No, we didn't just meet. We know each other, but we just never talked about it.
Oh, okay. You guys just never discussed it
Never
before?
hung out before.
Oh, okay.
We just see each other practice.
Oh, every day. Huh? Oh, fuck no. Ooh, yeah, I don't know how to complete that sentence. Okay. So I just got a mail from MMA because I feel the rape with him. Like, I don't know. Not trying to be rude. Like, I know that's kind of a weird topic. I don't know. Like blondes.
Who's that?
I don't know. Yeah, no, where the where's the other one? The low pass.
Kick the microphone out the way. Can I
Get a tall man lady around the house.
Hey, Molly,
man
let me put
lady.
that speaker up.
Sorry.
put it right here?
Oh my god. So apparently I attacked a police officer. I don't know when or where. I don't want a weirdo. Okay, I don't even know how to explain that.
You said a police officer?
Yeah, somebody, Jennifer Lopez, they keep calling me Matthew. I'm still not seeing it. What the isn't that movie where some our hair called Enough or some shit? I don't know. Where the fuck? Please don't touch me. I'd be rude. It's a really bad haircut, for whatever its name is. Jesus.
Are you
It's a really tall one.
Are you from Vegas?
Jennifer's kind of like your tone color. No, not with a G, with a J. God. Ugh. Hold on. Andreas, you got a big ass nose, so I don't know how you're trying to proclaim that you're a woman. Sorry, I can't. That's kind of funny. I don't. What's a green car? Second of all, no. Oh my god. If it hits me again, my knife.
No, you're not for what? Hey, don't put that knife up, please. Not right now.
I got punched a bunch of times in the face.
Mama, don't. You know who's doing this? I'm gonna live with you.
Oh my god. I'm stalking you. I'm stalking you. I'm gonna sleep. I don't know why it's so calling itself out. Second of all, you're walking me, start punching me in the face. Princess Diana.
Princess Diana.
I'm sorry, I don't know how to call her. I haven't had a cigarette all morning, so I'm yelling. Like Skitches do, and said not to embarrass it. I don't know what to say after that, Awkward. Well, what am I supposed to call him her after? I mean, it was an awkward morning. Somebody, ew, fuck, no. Fuck, no. Please explain me. Never mind.
You don't want to tell us.
Huh? No, that's Tiger. Thank you. Can you watch that and say that? I got over. People are hitting me in the face. Thank you. No.
I'm from California, but I've been to Phoenix.
Thank you.
Phoenix, and I just came out here just to get interviews.
Thank you.
Phoenix and Vegas.
Okay.
We're in Phoenix right now, bro. Yeah.
Nah.
Yeah, we're.
There's a tomato thrown on the wall, like a small tomato.
You never been here before or what?
I really don't know.
Fucking Tempe, what the fuck?
In Tempe, yeah. Nah, I'm messing with you. Thank you, man. Anyways, I wanted to do her interview, but I don't think she's good enough to answer any questions right now.
She's all over person.
Yeah. Let's see.
How many questions you gave that?
Not many. You've seen it before, right?
I didn't finish seeing it. Like I just glanced, clicked on it and see what
okay.
asking. I was just looking for it. So.
You thought it was funny?
Yeah. no, but
It's not supposed to be.
I was looking for funny stuff. So I didn't watch it. But yeah, it wasn't funny.
Yeah, it's just You know, reality.
Masita, Sikasia. Listen up, I got no, Satagasi, got him, whatever. I call him Masita, but that's if I want the eyebrow and no.
There's always people hanging out.
Jerry Murray, one of them. What am I looking at?
Are you originally from Las Vegas? Are you from Las Vegas?
Possibly. Possibly.
What other state could you possibly be from?
The Eileen Davis from California.
California?
Sorry. Awkward statement.
Well, all right, I'm going to move on to him.
Actually more awkward.
Thank you for the interview. I appreciate it. All right.
That is really. Ooh-wee. Tell me about it. This is like really, really bad. Well.
Yes.
Hey, Megan. Hey, Megan. Look at me. Megan, look at me. I'm Officer Cooper. What's going on? Megan. Stay with me. What's going on right now? You're passed out in the Taco Bell drive-thru. What's going on? Nope. Turn the car off. Megan, turn the car off. Turn the car off. Press the button and turn. Press the button to turn the car off. What's going on tonight?
Sorry, they didn't. I planned on us getting them home. I didn't say it.
I don't understand a little bit of any part of what you just said. So we got a call that you're passed out in the drive-thru right now. And so I come here and I see you slumped over at the wheel.
God.
Yeah, this is the second time we got called.
Second time?
Yes, the first time you weren't here. So the second time when I got here.
Second time. I called the first time.
You called the first time?
Yeah.
On yourself?
Yeah. I said, my guys, yeah. Oh, now I'm being called?
Okay, I think you're confused with what's going on.
I'm sorry.
Have you been drinking at all tonight?
No.
Are you sure?
100%.
So what have you been doing tonight then?
I was making sure everybody's okay.
Who's everybody? No, don't turn the car on. Leave it off. What were you doing? What's been going on tonight? Because this is, like I said, the second time we've been called to you passed down the drive-thru, but this time we actually found you, and when I pulled up, you were slumped over, completely passed out. So explain to me what's going on.
Where is my boyfriend?
I don't know. He's not here. Do you have your driver's license on you?
Yeah. Sorry.
Megan, do you have your insurance with you?
I do have insurance. I'm sorry.
What were you drinking tonight? Megan, what were you drinking tonight?
I don't drink very much.
No?
No.
Can you do me a favor?
Yes.
You know your alphabet?
Yeah.
Okay. Can you state it? Don't sing it, just state it.
High-speed chases,
We gotta take.
unruly suspects,
I will kill that mother.
You chase me?
No.
Do it.
Stay in the blue box.
I like it kinky.
dramatic DUIs,
I'm gonna pass everything that she's trying to do.
and shocking body cam footage.
Hey, get on the ground! Get on the ground!
Law and Crime presents Body Cam, the place for real, raw, and wild police videos.
You should have seen it. It was good. It's on body camera. I'll show it to you.
Catch the action and subscribe to our new YouTube channel now.
Like the alphabet?
Yes, the alphabet.
Like A, B, C, D, E, F, G, H, I, J, K, L, M, N, O, P,
Okay, keep going.
Q, R, S, T, U, V, W, X, Y, and Z.
Okay. Can I see that insurance?
Yeah.
Where were you at tonight?
We were at a friend's house, actually.
Okay, what were you guys doing at that friend's house?
We were hanging out. What the hell? Seriously. I'm sorry.
What? Okay, here's the thing. So it smells like you've been drinking tonight. So just, what were you drinking? What were you doing at your friend's house?
Honestly, we had not a lot of drinks.
Okay. But you had some. Is that correct?
Yeah.
Okay. So what I'm gonna have you, if you could just unbuckle your seatbelt. Okay.
Okay.
Unbuckle your seatbelt. Okay. And go ahead and step out of the car for me.
Could you head west, check right around the corner, 18660 Detroit? Female called, said that she lives above the bar. She said
I
that
played
it
volleyball
sounded like
tonight.
someone's head was smashed into a vehicle. Said that she didn't see anything. This is just what she thought she heard.
So I played volleyball.
Okay.
Around the corner.
20 at a copy, 117 on Lake. So I could head that way as well. Detroit Cranford.
Just a few minutes, but she was passed out. Okay, come on, go ahead and step out. Don't turn this car on. Step out of the car. Okay.
You wanted to yell at me.
You're just not following directions very well right now, so. Okay. We're gonna go over here.
Okay.
If it's all right with you, I'm gonna run you through just a few tests just to make sure you're okay. Is that all right?
Yeah.
Okay. Just 1 second. We have to just cut the lights. Is there anything wrong with your head? Any recent head injuries? Do you wear glasses? Do you wear contacts?
No.
Okay. Okay. Yeah. Well, yeah. Let's go over here. Go ahead and take your hands out of your pockets for me. Just let's over this way. Okay. So face me. What I'm gonna have you do is just put your feet together, arms at your sides, and then just keep your head straight. And then, can you see my finger? What I need you to do is just focus on it with your eyes only, and do not move your head. Does that make sense? Just follow my finger, with your eyes only. Can you take the glove off? Okay. Okay. That works better. Do it that way.
on 10-7.
With your eyes up. Just keep your head
Oh,
straight.
all right.
Only follow with your eyes.
Got
Okay.
it. Got it.
Okay, perfect. Okay, same thing. That's it. Your eyes straight. Just follow with your eyes only.
All right.
Okay, perfect.
On your finger.
On
With
your
my
finger.
eyes.
With your eyes only.
Got it.
Yep.
Got it.
Okay, perfect. Keep looking. Okay. Just keep on, okay? Okay. Same thing. Okay.
Okay. Same thing. On it.
Yep, just with your eyes. I know it's football right now. Follow finger. Okay, now this time. Do it again. Just with your eyes.
Got it.
So that test I have you do is going to be the walking check. So we're going to get you the starting position, okay?
All right.
So you're having issues with any balance of your legs?
I mean, I don't know.
No, I'm asking you the question. Do you have any issues with balance or anything
No,
wrong with your
not
legs?
usually.
Okay.
All right.
So would you agree that this is pretty flat
Yeah,
right here?
it's fine.
I just got to ask, just make sure. I want to make it fair for you.
I know. I'm freezing.
I understand.
All right.
Okay.
What?
So what have you done? Arms to the sides.
Okay.
So we're going to you to put your left foot on the line.
Left.
Just imagine
What
there's a line.
line?
Imagine there's a line going up.
Got
Just
it.
put your left foot on that line.
Got it.
Put your right foot in front.
Got it.
Heel to
And
toe.
walk.
I'm nothing. Just heel to toe. Arms at your side. Put that right foot in front. Put your right foot in front of your left foot. Heel to toe. Now, your side stays in position. So I tell you. Okay? No move. So when I have you do,
Real quick, her shoes are tied. I don't know if that's going to.
205. Do you want to tie your shoes real quick?
So she doesn't trip and fall on them, but just in case.
I'm sorry, I didn't see that.
Male was cited and released to the care of the hospital. Units are 10-8.
Now, what do body cams like this show you? That it's an unpredictable world, right? And sometimes in that world, you're going to need a lawyer. But finding the right legal help is so important. And let me take a minute then to thank Attorney Tom and Associates for sponsoring this body cam. You see, whether you were injured in a car wreck or refinery explosion, or the victim of securities fraud, or received a notification that your information was included in a data breach, developed an illness as a result of a bad drug or toxic exposure, and there are so many other situations, Attorney Tom can help. You see, what Tom and his team do so well is they not only have the legal knowledge, of course, but they have genuine empathy for their clients, and having someone you can trust is invaluable. And by the way, every call is free. It's private. You'll be speaking with a member of his team straight away. You won't pay a dime until you win, which just shows their commitment to your success. And they have an impressive track record in tough cases. And look, if your case is not the best fit for Attorney Tom and his team, don't worry, because they still may be able to recommend you a lawyer because they have a national network of attorneys they can refer you to. With Attorney Tom and his team, you're not just hiring a lawyer. you're getting powerful allies who are committed to justice and your well-being. So if you've suffered an injury and you need legal support, click the attorneytom.com/bodycam link pinned in the comments for a free consultation or dial 855-TOM-WINS.
I'll give you, best advantage you can right now.
I get it.
Okay. But like I said, put you back to starting position, left foot on the line, right in front of the line, heel to toe, arms at your sides, heel to toe with it. Make sure that right through the foot. There you go. So now you
I told you part of those outside AD.
small steps down the line. No.
You want to smash their head to all part of different AD.
Back to starting position, left foot on the line, right foot in front of it, heel to toe, arms at your sides. Don't move. Go ahead. Okay, don't move. Don't move until I tell you to start, okay? Essentially, what you do is make a series of 9 small heel toe steps down the line, turn around, come back. I'll demonstrate for you, okay? So it looks something like this. So you're gonna go 1, 2, 3. I'm only doing 3. You'll do 9. And your 9th step, you leave your lead foot on the line with your other foot. Make a small series of steps. Turn around. Okay? I'm not done. Get back to the position. Starting position. Right. Yep. Left foot on the line. Right foot. Heel to toe in front. Remember?
Got it. I know.
Heel to toe.
I know.
You're not heel to toe right now.
No, I'm not ready to start.
No, but you have to stay in the starting position until I tell you. So real quick, we'll readjust. Nope. Don't start. Okay, left foot on that line.
Sorry.
Left foot on the line. That's wrong way. That's that reversed. Left foot, and then right foot in front of it. Stay right there. Nope. Right there. Okay. So I'll restart real quick. So like I said, I gotta explain it to you, okay?
No, I got it.
Okay. Well, I'm just gonna finish, okay? So you do 1, 2, 3, like I said, all the way to 9. Then leave your lead foot on the line, so your small steps are around, and then 9 back. So again, I'm only doing 3, you'll do 9. Now during the test, I need you to watch your feet while you're walking, count your steps out loud. Once you start, do not stop, and count your steps out loud for me, okay? Are you ready? Okay, I understand. Like I said, keep your arms at your side, and you can start.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. 9.
Okay, you gotta do the turn now. Okay, and then 9 heel to toe back.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9.
Okay, so we're gonna do one more test, okay?
Got it.
It's gonna be the one-legged stand test, okay?
That's fine.
Okay, so we're gonna put your feet together, arms at your sides. Now don't move until I tell you to.
It's so windy though.
Do you think that's gonna affect it right now?
No.
Okay,
I mean,
okay.
Maybe
Okay.
I will be blown over, but
Okay, well, we'll try our best right now, okay?
Right.
So arms at your sides, feet together. Don't move until I tell you to, okay?
Got it.
So what I'm gonna have you do is you're gonna pick up one leg. It's your choice, either leg,
Got
with
it.
your foot approximately 6 inches off the ground, with your foot parallel to the ground. It's gonna,
Right.
with your leg straight, it's gonna look something like this. What I'm gonna have you do is I'm gonna have you look down at your foot and you're gonna count out loud 1001, 1002, 1003, and so on until I tell you to stop. Okay?
Okay.
Do you understand these instructions?
Yep.
Okay. Wait. Are you ready?
Oh my God, it's so windy.
I know.
Like it's
Are you ready?
against me.
Okay. Are you ready?
I don't know. This is kind of windy, but all right. Go.
Okay. Go ahead.
1001, 1002, 1003.
Keep your arms at your side
1004.
and make that foot parallel.
1005.
Just keep going.
Oh boy. 1006, 1007, 1008, 1009.
Okay, you go ahead and stop. Okay. So go ahead and turn around for me. You're gonna put your hands behind your back. You're gonna rest for OVI.
I'm that guy.
Did
He
you
just, yes, went over that curb. Like really bad. That, yeah, that was great. He was watching when he was
Yes, but
Be intoxicated, drive a vehicle. So we got a call earlier that you were passed out in the line. I came. Somebody called, probably an employee or somebody in line, and then you left. Do you live in? Why'd you come back here? You left and they came back because
I'm so
if you would have
stupid.
just came left,
So stupid.
none of this would be happening
I
because I
know.
looked and you were long gone.
I
You
know.
live where do you live?
I live.
Yeah, so you were. I checked all the way down there and you were gone. So I don't know what made you. No,
we can't take
who do
you
you
home.
live with? Do you live with somebody?
Yeah.
They can come pick you up at the jail, but we have to go through a bunch of other paperwork before you can go home. But you can go home, okay? But it's gonna take probably another hour or so, okay? Nothing that's gonna poke me in here or anything.
No.
Nothing.
I have nothing.
Okay. Yeah, like I said, so you went home and decided to come back?
Yeah, to Taco Bell because I'm starving.
Yeah, well,
I know it's so stupid.
like I said, you would have just stayed home. We wouldn't be in this situation
I'm so sorry.
we were out looking for you earlier, and there was you were gone. So
It's here. It's right here. Yeah. I'm sorry.
I mean, don't be sorry to me. I mean, what's this gum in here?
What is that? I don't even know what that is.
That's like a candy wrapper.
Oh, it's like a Dove wrapper.
Who do you live with?
My boyfriend.
Okay.
And
Yeah, he can come get you.
Sure. I'm sorry.
You don't have any more pockets in here.
No.
These are leggings, so no.
Yeah.
No. Okay. No pockets.
I'm sorry.
Now we gotta go do some more paperwork at the station, and then he can come get you. Okay.
I'm sorry. Yeah.
All right.
Okay.
I'm sorry.
That's good. What do you
Is
play
there
volleyball?
anything in your car that you might need? Like phone by chance?
Is there a phone in there?
In the fanny pack?
Okay, I'll grab your phone. I'll grab your phone. Once we put you in the
Yeah.
car, I'll grab your phone.
All right.
All right.
Okay. Yeah, I am.
So I didn't even check. I just.
What's your name?
Megan.
Go and take a seat.
Okay.
Just sit backwards.
Just.
Yep.
She definitely went home and just parked in her driveway because I drove. I did not see. Yep, she must have been home and then decided to come back. Look where she's at now. And then when they called me, I was all the way at 117th Madison, and I'm like, okay, well.
Well, when I came,
know you're 8 hour day.
yeah. Well, when I came, there was another car right next to me. I thought, oh, maybe like they're talking. And then that car went, and I was like, nope, they're not talking.
Yeah.
So this
I
says
don't know.
this comes back to Northampton, so it must be different.
Yeah, that's why I asked her. I'm like, do you live? She obviously went home, and because, like I said, I went all the way down, and she was gone.
Yeah.
For the love of Mother Earth. Fur babies. Changing things. Stranger things. Everything. Designs for anything you love. On anything you love it on. Redbubble.
What's up, Black Pill?
Oh, what's going on?
Not much. Just came back. Just had to take a break. Take a break from a week, if you will. Went to my sister's minor graduation, if you will. But her real graduation's on the 18th of next month. So I'm gonna go to that one. So I've been good. The weather's just been really changeable. So everything's fine on my end. Midwest weather is like really annoying. So
Gotcha.
yeah. So how you been so far?
I'm doing good, man. Just staying busy, trying to create another income.
Got you.
Been working on that.
Yeah. Um, yeah. I just been doing same old. Um, yeah. I might do like another. Well, actually, if you want, we can go over the video about Rena Rucci. Um, she got like kicked out by her partner because our partner found out that she was going with Kevin Gates. That was a while back though. If you probably heard the story.
Nah, I don't know nothing about that. I had to look that up. But I want to cover the, the drunk woman falling asleep in Taco Bell. Here's my take on it. What they need to start
All
doing
right.
is they need to start every time a person get arrested, they should come up with
Yeah.
that if you get arrested on your record in every store you should go to that you can't buy alcohol.
Mhm.
Period.
Mhm.
And here's why: these people can't control themselves in
Why
public
is everybody?
or
Yeah.
living around other people. So
Mhm.
the reason why they have this law in effect where drunk people can act a fool is because they want to torture other people. If this wasn't the case, they should come up with that if you get arrested or you have some type of encounter with the police where involved in alcohol, they should automatically put that on the person's record. And every store they go to, they should have this in every store, corner store, liquor store, have it everywhere that you can't buy alcohol, period. And if anybody tried to give it to you, they should have you take a breathalyzer test. And if that alcohol in your system, you get arrested again and be charged with a felony. I'm sorry. I'm sorry to hate to say it, but that's the way it should be. That's why I'm so much against alcohol and the person who consume it. But go ahead.
Yeah. What's up, hood hobbies? Yeah. Um, yeah. Like women tend to invite themselves with danger, and I mean, they just don't like peace. Like they just wanting to like crave for that nightmare to happen to them. And when that nightmare occurs, there's total silence, and you can't really, there's no turning back when there's critical consequences coming against you. See, like when women crash out, like getting drunk or intoxicated, like they actually think they like govern something very, very dark I mean, if they do like driving and stuff, it's over. Whether you dead or get you like you go into jail, the cops can't like can't set you free until you sobered up and you be normal. I mean, deleting somebody while you get into like a car accident is a different story, which it happened in real life. Females get like lighter sentences when it comes to DUIs, and then men does because the system will always and forever will be catering to women, despite of their devotion to their corruptive mindset. So it's just best to like stay out the way the best of your ability because you can't control anybody's uh, behaviors, mindsets at the end of the day. But more important, just stay single. Men, just stay single. It's not really that. It's not a requirement or that necessary to find a partner relationship. It's funny enough they have like singles meetups and like I mean speed dating is just nothing but a bunch of bull crap. It's just lame to me. So you just gotta you gotta stay strong, man. You just gotta stay strong. It's not worth you know risking your freedom or sacrificing it. All right, I'm done.
I agree, man. I agree. That's why we heavily blame men for giving women's rights in the first place, for letting them do what they want to do. That's it.
Mm-hmm. Right. All right. I'm gonna play this clip real quick.
All
I
right.
meant to go over this.
In the game of baseball, greatness is not skill, but by the ability to embrace your unique identity.
Hey everybody, welcome back. I made it back outside finally. It looks like the temperatures were on the rise a little bit. Well, today I wanted to delve into a little bit more personal stuff, sort of a warning for those of you who don't really understand the nature of marriage, especially in the Western world today. And I'm going to delve into my experience and my story to be reeling from it by your covers by the time I'm done telling you everything. But here goes. As most of you know, there is a huge amount of divorce happening. The rate of getting divorced because initially the woman files for divorce 70 to 80% of the time, simply because our society is completely falling apart and it's encouraging people to break up families over literally nothing, go chasing after your dreams, break up everything and ruin your life. I have a personal horror story that will kind of explain a little bit of my motivation, even for starting my YouTube channels, and especially this one, and kind of fill you in on my background to a certain degree. I went through a divorce. I look a little younger than I actually am. I'm in my mid to late 40s. I don't like to give too much identifying information. You just, my name's Steve, and that's where I'm at. To get right into it, I went through a divorce. They ended up, after everything was happening, they ended up giving her alimony. She wanted to file with the court to get alimony. There were several things that were really in the way of it that I attempted to protest. She was living with a man, very likely pregnant with his child at the time, and doing stuff together on bank accounts. And even the following year, filing their taxes together, even though she was legally married to me, still going through the divorce. As time went on, I eventually got a hold of an attorney who was able to help me with it. But part of the reason why I had to is that when I initially protested all of this, the judge looked right at me and said, well, you can't just come in here and say that you think she's living with this other person and involved in a romantic relationship. You're going to have to provide some kind of evidence and proof, which led me to go through multiple different attorneys until somebody wasn't shaking in their boots and actually would take this on to fight it. To get to that point, we eventually I found a good attorney that was willing to do that. We got a hold of a private investigator, got a hold of the information, but as you know, in the court system, sometimes you can be waiting for 6, 8, 10 months for a court date to get something in front of a judge and get something addressed. After a few years, finally towards the end of the divorce, and after they were likely going to determine that I owed some sort of debt, which unfortunately where I live, debts cannot just be vacated afterwards. So she essentially can potentially get cash and prizes even if caught lying. Now, my attorney warned me that's probably what's going to happen. He said, we're going to get in there, we're going to have the private investigators' evidence, we're going to have all this evidence against her. And even when she gets caught lying, they aren't going to do a thing about it. She'll be caught committing perjury and fraud personally against you and having manipulated the court system, and they're not going to do anything about it. They're just going to strip it from here on forward. And I was like, wait a minute, so I'm going to owe a debt even though she is being forced to admit and proven with evidence that she lied about it all? And he was like, yep. And he goes, you're going to hate the system after that. And I did. How can you support that level of corruption? So we got in there. Yes, she got convicted of alimony fraud. Essentially, they stripped her of any further alimony payments. They weren't able to vacate the old debt because certain, I guess you could say, feminist laws have taken place here where they kind of contradict common sense, that if somebody gets caught committing fraud, they shouldn't be able to benefit or profit from it. But the way that it was structured and set up, there's a division of support enforcement that handles things like everything from child support to other things. And they were the ones that would eventually take on this debt and then come after me to make me pay it. Which means I am paying for somebody to live with another person, have children with them, live a whole life with them, and I can't really do much of anything about it. I might be able to file a personal lawsuit. And this is when the story gets very, very crazy. My attorney had figured out by looking at the laws and everything that was arranged where I live, and we were preparing to do all of that and also use it on the basis of the grounds that not only did she have children with the guy that we could prove, she had filed taxes jointly together with him, which showed that they were obviously tied together, that her name was on his bank accounts. And on top of all of that, they had oh gosh, they've been living together pretty much the whole time, and she even had to admit to it in court. Well, it gets crazy because he and several other attorneys that have been fighting for cases like this and trying to, as they win each case, it sets a precedent and helps other people. I end up getting a message from somebody one weekend saying, your attorney's missing. And just a friend, a buddy of mine on Facebook, I go and look, and there's this poster that's being shared digitally and shared all across social media saying, yeah, he just went missing this weekend. And oh yeah, now he's mysteriously dead. I am not even kidding. This sounds like something out of a, some novel like The Firm or something where lawyers are ending up dead. And two other attorneys over the last year and a half around that same time, one of which had been fighting similar cases like this, ended up dead from a hit and run that they never figured out who did it. Which all of that was incredibly disturbing. The attorney at that point, I had known him for years. He was engaged to be married. He had been married before. He was engaged to be married to another woman. And it was never officially determined what the cause of death was. A couple people whispered about suicide. I had a very, very hard time believing in that. Put me back to a point to where now I'm stuck without any attorney because I can't find anybody willing to actually investigate and fight this. They pretty much shy away from me the minute I tell them who my attorney was and tell them anything about it. And all sorts of strange stuff that's happened with all of that. Just oh man, I could go into it, like records that people can't seem to find about previous court dates and other things like that that should be readily available, yet nobody can really locate. So it is pretty much a horror story confirming my ultimate point of this video, that generally speaking, marriage is just a sham. Marriage is just completely a racket that ends up raking you completely over the coals, and you need to be very, very careful. Tread lightly. In all my court dates and the stuff of dealing with attorneys that I now know way more about than I would ever really want to know, I will tell you that prenuptial agreements get thrown out like crazy. They don't care. They will just toss your prenuptial agreement. You'll be stuck owing for all sorts of different bills and things. And if you are really careful with an attorney, you might get out of some of it. But the only real way that you can do that is to watch your own back. Do not trust the system. Do not trust what people are going to tell you. Set it up to where there's no way around it except for the person that if you get involved at all, which I recommend being extremely careful about, especially with most women here, because even if they don't have it in their mind to do that, they go talk to an attorney, and an attorney's like, oh yeah, balls, everything's in your favor here. And if you lie, you win cash in prizes, and they won't do a thing to you. They won't charge you with fraud. They won't charge you with perjury. You get away with it. You get to collect money, and so do I. And the attorneys all know this. My attorney, when we went into court and caught her committing fraud and perjury as far as alimony is concerned, he warned me. He said, they're not going to do anything. Now, here's the flip side of that. If the person paying, which is usually the men, some women get caught up in this web too. If the person paying gets caught doing any type of deception at all, they take away your freedom, send you to jail. You're in huge trouble. They come after you 6 ways from Sunday, and they absolutely destroy your life. If it's even suggested or hinted that you might be committing fraud, or maybe even if you've made a mistake, which I don't know hardly any guys that came in there trying to trick the system. They want to pay for their kids and, within reason, pay alimony if that's what's necessary. But it is just absolutely incredible how the laws conflict. It works in the favor of people that commit fraud and perjury, and they get away with it. So yeah, that's why this video is really entitled Marriage is a Sham, because believe me, it is. Watch your back. Be very careful who you are with. Now, I want to mention something. During the course of all of this, I don't want you to throw women just in general under the bus, because we're each individuals. When you say men do this and women do that, yeah, there are generalities that are true. But I have encountered women that, when under pressure, refused to manipulate the system, take their ex to the cleaners, and get a bunch of money that they weren't really entitled to. I have encountered women that refused to go down that road, refused to take the bait, were very honorable about it, and recognized what was going on, and thought, this is not right. I'm not going to be able to sleep well at night if I know I'm going to move forward with another man and I'm getting paid by another guy to do it, and I have to constantly watch my back and make sure that I don't get caught. And I don't bother to tell them, you might not, even if you do get caught, my ex got cash in prizes for it. So absolutely watch your back. Absolutely watch your back. Do not get married under the regular system unless you are extremely careful, or you can find another way to basically have it, not necessarily a common law marriage, but check the laws in your state, speak to an attorney, and become legally aware of what could potentially happen to you. I mean, there are states where people are paying for kids, legally mandated to pay for children that aren't even theirs. And even when it gets revealed that they were somehow deceived and that they actually are not the father of these children, they still aren't off the hook. And clearly the other person lied about it, manipulated the system, committed fraud, and screwed them over completely. So watch your backs out there, guys. Really, really watch your backs, and realize you need to keep your hands up and protect yourself at all times, because the system is not going to do it. It does not care. You are just simply something that it can use to get funds drained out of your life, and they'll do it any way that's possible. And they will absolutely support the hedonistic corruption that is eating away at our society. I mean, one of the major reasons why people are cheating and leaving marriages and doing all of this is because our government is literally paying them to do it. It's literally paying them to commit fraud, break up families, lie, cheat, and then rewarding the behavior. Essentially, what happened in that situation is my ex was rewarded for lying, rewarded for manipulating the system. She didn't get in trouble, she got a payday out of it. So, if ever you're thinking about blindly trusting somebody and waltzing into a situation, vet that situation, find out about that person, find out about your legal rights, find out about the laws in your state. Are they going to come after you if you live together? If there's common law marriage? Make sure you know. Make sure you know, and make sure that you are vetting every single person every day. And it doesn't matter what part of the world you live in, because this stuff is spreading everywhere. Make sure you vet who you are with, figure out what they're all about, look into your your legal rights in the situation, what the laws are. Watch your backs. Really just watch your backs. So consider my tale a cautionary tale, and try to learn from it, try to profit from it, because I will tell you what, that is one of the big steps that came along in my life that really turned me red pill and waking me up to just how messed up our whole system is. It changed my whole view of everything, and especially realizing that who you are in a relationship with and who you are married to can be very much and will be very much used against you. So as much as you can, keep the government out. Keep the government out, and watch your backs out there, guys. That's pretty much all from me today. I promise I'll have more positive videos coming up, but you can't have the positive without learning from the mistakes and the losses. Those are just as important. When you get knocked down, getting back up and figuring out how you got knocked down in the first place is just as important a lesson as the successes in your life. And that's just kind of my personal philosophy on it. I'll be back soon, and we'll talk about some more exciting stuff and probably some more depressing stuff that will hopefully save you from heartache. Y'all have a great day. I'll talk to you soon.
All right. What's your take on it, Black Pill?
I'm so glad men are waking up, but you can't keep the government out of a marriage. First off, when those two individuals go to the state court, fill out paperwork, the gov have no choice. No, not no choice. They will know what's going on in your marriage. See, this is why I went from red pill to black pill. If you're red pill, you are aware and you will have some hope thinking that, oh, if I'm married, that keeping the gov out of my marriage, well, she won't divorce me. No, the women still go divorce you. This is why us black pillars, real black pillars, say women. All women are the same. All women will divorce you. All women will be a spy and whistleblower and ruin every man's life. All women. All. This is why I went black pill in the first place. Because you have to accept the reality that these women will destroy a marriage. And when they get married, they just want money. Not all, well, let me take that back. Some men will wake up and some men won't wake up. I say 80% of these simps still think it's hope. They believe it's still hope in marriage. They still believe it's hope in having kids. They still believe that the gov is on their side. When you've seen time and time again where the gov just screw man over for decades because they so believed in the gov. Same with law enforcement. Same with anything else. You as a man should accept reality, keep trouble out of your life. Us as black pillars know what that trouble is. Any man that got common sense to know that everything it's against us. So why just keep it out of our life? Let me tell you, red pill or something. Well, as you blue pillars, pay for sex. Pay for sex. That's all women are good for is just sex. They don't know how to conversate. They don't know how to speak in a conversation. When they are preparing your taxes, it's most likely they'll screw that up. When they cooking your food, it's most likely they'll screw that up or try to poison you. Women, when it comes to women, use them for one thing only. This is why when I was also red pill, I was very, very strict when it came to women. I was very, very strict when it came to society. I was very, very strict when it came to men because men let these women run rapid. Men let these women vote. Men will give these women a slap on the wrist, like we was talking about the drunk lady that fell asleep at the Taco Bell drive-through. Now, when she get out, the lady that got arrested for being drunk, they go give her a slap on the wrist. If that was like you and I, or any other man, then we getting charged with that felony, and we ain't getting no slap on the wrist. We got to serve those 30 days, maybe 10 or 20. Men still want to believe that women are on our side, that if women get in some serious trouble, it's going to be heavy. Now, it depends, like, if she, like, delete somebody, maybe it's a 70% chance, 60% chance that she'll get life in prison or just more time. But when it comes to men in this country, USA especially, we are fully getting the punishment and we are going to get screwed at the end of the day. See, man, the man that was speaking in this video, red pill, okay, trying to say that the government, keeping the government out of marriage, the woman still could screw you over. Trying to keep the government, this, try to keep this, no, they still gonna screw you over. So if you fully want privacy, if you fully want a better life, you have to say all women. Don't get married, don't get in no relationship. And I'm gonna say this too, definitely don't be friends with women. I don't care who don't like, don't be friends with women. Dealing with a woman is just a complete headache. Around the spectrum, it's just a complete headache. So I'm done.
Gotcha. Yeah. Um, like once you're in a marriage, like there's no way you can escape or dodge or try to like feel elusive when you're dealing with daddy government. Because once you get in divorce, 90 and 100% of the time it's gonna be catered to a woman. You're in a very, very loose situation. And this is when men like crash out and want to self destruct or like off themselves or delete themselves because they don't get their prize been taken, been swiped and ripped out. Um, money like their finances like empty, like they can't do anything. So it just stirs up like a lot of very bad situations. You gotta like make sure like you gotta if the kid is like for a mom, then you gotta follow absolute guidelines and there's a certain limitation to see your kids. I mean, there's just all kinds of like, haunting, factors inside, divorces. Because inside of a marriage, you know, it's gonna get flipped. Is really gonna get flipped severely. So like I said, I can't really deal with, you know, getting like married or like trying to find a spouse. Because you gotta learn from these celebrities and like, you know, television shows like Tales from the Crypt. I mean, that show alone while I was like watching in high school was very, it kind of hit home because like it was like red pill and just exposed like everything about female nature. And it really inspired me to like, you know, just live free. Um just embrace, you know, like on your hobbies and stuff, because nobody's not going to be there for you when, you know, when you're down or you're upset about something. um because being single is frowned upon in Western society. So I'm not, you know, I'm not mad or just you know what I mean, like I'm not mad, I'm not really mad at all. Like, not being in a relationship, you know, not trying to be a father to like somebody's kids. You know, you can't be mad about being a stepdad. I mean, that don't make any sense. You can't take anybody else's kids. You basically just like getting yourself a head start. I mean, realistically, but being men doesn't don't really see it that way. You know, it's just trying to fill in the void for what? I mean, don't try to fill in the void with a stranger you don't completely know. Because all it is just basically either she takes your stuff while you like be unaware, or you possibly gonna like get deleted in your sleep. I mean, who knows? Women are that, you know, opportunistic and very and extremely corruptive. All right, you go ahead.
The whole thing of take somebody else's kid, being a stepfather. Now these men know when they take these roles of a father that's absent, they know that they putting themselves under a lot of stress. They can falsely be accused of touching the child. I seen it happen as well. They can put themselves in a dangerous situation as of probably getting into a car accident, probably having a firearm around, and that child get a hold of it. I've seen situations like that. It's just like, if this is not your kid, why take the role of a single mother that can't keep her ex husband or ex boyfriend around? Why take that role? Why put yourself under a lot of pressure and stress? I'm not taking care of nobody kids. Are you gonna take somebody else's kids?
Nope. Mm-mm.
Chat. Y'all gonna take somebody else's kids? No, because at the end of the day, we have a life to live. I'm working on my gaming channel. I'm working on trying to create another income, which is not easy. I have things to do. I don't need to add stress to my life. And when these men take the role of somebody else's kids, that's what they're doing. Not in their head, they're thinking that, okay, I'm happy that I took the role of another man's child. When 9 times out of 10, you go cuss the child out, you go do something to the child, and the mother go put you in jail. It has happened. It has happened. You see like YouTube channels of these husbands or stepdads deleting the wife because they taking the role of being a husband or taking the role as being a stepfather. what was the purpose of even adding stress to your life? Well, you could have made your life better and say, you know what? I'm gonna stay single. I'm gonna work on my hobbies. I'm working on getting another income. Maybe working on getting that new job, a new car. That's me, other MGTOW guys. Maybe a blue pillar that's saying, okay, women are terrible people, and they are. So let's focus on making more money. Let's focus on paying off debt. Let's focus on what I need to do to make my life better. But these men continue to make their life worse by adding stress to their life. Alcohol, taking the role of somebody else's child when it's not your child, paying off women debt, all this crazy nonsense. Well, you just dug a hole for yourself. Make your life better is to just focus on you. No kids, no marriage, no cohabitation, none of that BS that's against men, fully against men. Now, men, some men may not have this information, may not have this knowledge, and some of you don't have to, because you got to say to yourself, okay, if I'm taking a role of another man's child, how would this go for me mental health wise? And men out here have seen videos where the child was just completely just terrible, tearing up your stuff, tearing down the house. You had to clean up after the child after they created the mess. Just you just getting gray hairs at the age of 20 and 30s. All I say is just the system is heavily against men. And if you notice, then the solution is just to avoid all this, stack your paper, use these women for sex, avoid nonsense, and that's it. It's just that simple. But again, these simps, these people don't have this information and choose to do foolish things, just destroy their life. So these men who destroy their life, I don't feel bad for them. Go ahead.
Yeah, I totally agree. Um, it's just nothing but a fairy tale in relationships and marriages. It's nothing but a freaking fairy tale. Man, you gotta stop, dealing with kids that are not biologically yours. What are we doing? It's like we again like filling in the void, trying to feel complete because we have like some sort of like we find something there's a very important piece that needs to be complete the puzzle, if you will. But sometimes that puzzle you gotta leave that puzzle piece unmatched because if you like leave that piece unmatched, that means you know I want to say y'all not meant to be to begin with, but metamorphically speaking, you don't fit in. Like you don't really fit into like the norm. So just just not trying to like you know pick up the pieces for her. Don't do that. It's not even that. It's not even that serious. And it really isn't. You can't really manage or like trying to substitute somebody else's accountability. That's why I'll just be laughing. I'll just be like shaking my head, like, why are we, you know, I mean, even like interracial couples do that, like men taking care of like somebody else's kid. It's not like biologically theirs, and vice versa. So, like leave that void alone. Just learn how to be in a state of solitude. Just walking your own path. I know it's going to be really hard and not all that easy, mentally, emotionally, and financially. I know, but it doesn't mean or equate to being in a relationship. It's not even worth it. You think it is, but in reality, it's not. So, yeah, I'm just gonna like leave it at that. I'm just gonna play something else. Hold on. Let me just add it on here too. Probably click it on it again. Hold on.
No sound.
It's what?
Oh, I don't hear no sound.
The hell? Hold on. Maybe my Wi-Fi connection. Shit.
Why he getting that fixed? I mean, these blue pillars and red pillars will continue to have a difficult time in life, a much difficult time. Red pillars still think it's hope. When I was red pill, I just complained a lot. I didn't believe there was like hope in marriage or whatnot because there is no hope. I just complained a lot, so I just calmed that down a whole lot, a whole lot. I calmed that a whole lot, but just like you can't keep the gov out of marriage or anything you do because they monitoring you 24/7. Computer, TV, clocks, gaming consoles, iPads, even probably your router, probably AC. Some way, somehow, we are being monitored. I don't know about the gov, but the FBI too, and all that. So, trying to keep the gov out of your marriage, no, it won't happen. When it comes as human beings, we have no privacy, no privacy. Especially things getting much worse. They hacking people accounts and all that and all that. No, so it is these blue pillars and these red pillars are in the way. They are in a way like these incels. They're in the way. These men who made up ridiculous rules when it come to marriage. These ridiculous rules when it came to dating. These ridiculous rules when it come to friendship. They are in the way of men who are black pill and MGTOW mark. Heck, yeah. A man who knows this information and don't have blue blue pill or red pill tendencies, I respect him. Respect the man who pay for it. But these who men But men who still believe that's hope, like these blue pillars and these red pillars and these incels, because these incels are going to death are trying to get a woman to like them, trying to get this and get that. And that's not the way to get it. The way you get it, you just pay for it. Everybody pay. Yep. You tried resetting your router?
Huh? What you say?
Or you tried resetting your like Wi-Fi router?
Um, it's already reset. Like, I think I'm like a bit of away from it.
Uh,
All right. Yeah, I'm still playing it. Hold on, might have to take off this cord for just a moment.
okay.
Probably. Hold on. I continue playing. All right. All right. Your thoughts.
What happened?
Now I say your thoughts.
On this video,
Yeah.
did it play? So you can't get the video to play? Oh, I'm muted. My bad. My thoughts is just to stay away from women. Period. These guys who keep messing with these women and then delete them. Well, again, I blame the guy. I blame these guys who deal with women, who hang out with women, who want to have a good time with women instead of just paying for it and having a good time that way. They want to give women money. They want to take women to restaurants. They want to do all this nonsense. And again, when it go wrong, then it's a higher chance that the man will delete the woman. in this situation is that the wife deleted the husband because she thought that he was cheating. You have many cases like that as well. Again, man, every time you deal with something like this, either you will delete her or she delete you. Go ahead. Oh, you go ahead. His laptop turned off, so yeah, I mean, every time you deal with a woman, 9 times out of 10 in a situation, something always go wrong. Go wrong. Who go cause it most of the times? And I gotta say most of the times, because there'll be a man that'll cause a problem, and then that'll be a man that caused a problem in a relationship or friendship. But the vast majority of the times, that'll be a woman that caused a problem in a relationship, in dating, in marriage, because all she wanted was money. She didn't want to keep you around just to use you and drain you mentally, spiritually. I say mentally, take the spiritual part back. But that woman to keep you around just to ruin your life, destroy your life. A lot of, again, a lot of blue pill guys, a lot of red pill guys, a lot of incels believe that this woman is an angel, that she can do no wrong. When you've seen countless of times that the woman has destroyed men's life. Countless YouTube videos in real life that the woman has destroyed the man's life, his finances, his peace, living by himself, and he invite that woman over without getting the box and paying for it directly and then getting out the house. You had all this woman do stuff for you, and now she is just tearing things apart. I invite her over just to, watch Netflix, eat ice cream, and just do the basics. So when you do the basics, a woman gonna cause trouble. She is gonna find a way to cause problems. Goes back to that's why I don't invite women to my house unless it's direct to sex. But you blue pillars and red pillars and incels just don't get it. You just don't get it, and you'll try to seek the woman to give you respect. These women don't respect men. They don't respect men. So you looking for a woman respect, you will never get it. Only time she respect you is to treat you nice temporarily and then in the end screw you over. It's had happen on jobs too. A woman will screw a man over on a job. Let's see if I can pull something up here while he waiting. Let me see something here. Let me see something here. See if I can pull that video myself. Cause I got good internet. I got good internet. Pull that video myself. Nope, not that one. That one. Okay. Don't come up. All right. Let me see if I can do. Let's see here. Screen share. Let's see it. Okay. Got it? Nope. See if I can share it now. Oh, that's why I'm on. Oh man, that's why I'm on. I think I had to download the video for it to work. I ain't got to download the video for it to work. Oh man. Uh, let's see if I got to download videos here. Nope, I don't have it. See if I can try something else here real quick. Try something real quick. Okay. Get rid of ads. Come on. Come on. That thing won't be on that BS. Got my way of controlling this too. Present. See what this is. Video file. Take that off real quick. Yep, this website won't be on ABS. Try something else there. I need to start downloading videos ahead of time too. Pause that real quick. Okay, I downloaded. Downloaded. Now it should go through. Let's see something here. I still can't play no videos. Man. That suck. I can't play no videos. Let's screenshot don't even work. I mean, this some BS. Man. Stop screen share. Take this down. About to edit this video. Get done. This. Hey, let's see. Laptop there. Let me see something. Man. Guess I just have to wait. Gotta wait. I can't do no editing here. Video device. Show background. I can't do nothing. Can't even present no video. Exit full screen. Nope. Let's see that. Can't even show no video. Got me stuck in mode, man. Move from stage. Nope. Edit name. Avatar. Let's see. Nope, video won't play. Yeah, that sucks. I just go ahead and mute here.